Hey everyone, Christina Garibaldi here from Us Weekly, and we recently caught up with singer Seal. Of course, he was famously married to Heidi Klum, but the two split over a decade ago. But he still says that co-parenting can be challenging at times. Take a look.
No, I never had that teamwork. We never had that teamwork.
I mean, growing up with such famous parents, I mean, was it ever hard to make their lives as normal as possible, or is that kind of your goal to do that?
It can be challenging, but then it requires teamwork. And if you are a team, if both parents are a team, then no, it's really easy. That's not a real challenge at all, because there are far more challenging things in life if both parents are a team. But then that's the operative. You have to be a team. And if you're not a team, then it can all fall to pieces.
Yeah. I mean, what would you say is your key to successful co-parenting?
Teamwork.
Yeah. And you feel like you have that?
Do I feel like I had teamwork or had that teamwork?
Have that teamwork.
Have. No.
Is that, I'm sure that's difficult.
Again, there are far more challenging things in life. So in the grand scheme of things, no, it's not difficult. Being homeless under a bridge in downtown LA, being a child that doesn't have, anyone to care for them, or being a child who is a victim of, abuse. That's a challenge. Our children don't have challenges in the grand scheme of things. They're very privileged, extremely privileged. They have a good education. They live in a nice house. They never have to worry about the food on their table. Again, they have the benefit of great education. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that's challenging. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
No, you're totally.
They have it great. They have an incredible life.
Definitely. But you did feel like you had that teamwork at one point then? And do you want it again in the future?
No, I never had that teamwork. We never had that teamwork. But do I have that teamwork now? Yes, I'm extremely happy, and I have someone that it is all teamwork, love and teamwork. So I'm extremely happy. But if you are asking me a direct question, did I ever have that with the mother of my children? No, we never had teamwork.
No. But you have that now, and you said you're very happy. Do you want to get married again?
I wouldn't rule out the possibility of getting married. I mean, but that one has to ask why do you get married? Marriage is all too often seen as a means to an end. It's this thing that kind of, it's almost like this thing, well, with them, and then now we're going to get married. That's the bit about marriage that I don't agree with. I don't agree with the institution of it. It's almost like it's seen as this game where you compete, and then the end goal is you get married. No, I don't really see it like that. I think what happens is you focus and you establish on a relationship, and the main thing is that all things are enjoyable and working and clicking and functional and beautiful and happy and enjoyable and fun and cooperative in a relationship. And then you're as good as being married. And then if you feel like you want to get married sometime way down the line, then by all means you do that. But it shouldn't be seen as this thing that you have to know, when are you going to get married? Honestly, I just, I think therein lies the dysfunction in the institution of marriage.
Yeah. Got to do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, just as long as you're happy, and you have a wonderful, harmonious, functional relationship, which I do. And then that's the important thing. Marriage should be seen as this thing that you do because, I don't know, it's a fun thing to do somewhere along the line, not to kind of consummate or validate a relationship. I always think it's this thing that validates a relationship. Oh, you can get married. People need to get off that.